Alright, hello everybody, this is Demon, coming back for another round of Final Fantasy XIV. You notice a bit of a time gap, got lazy, started doing things, and yeah, I just came back to start playing. Alrighty, so, gonna talk to Eorzeans, if I remember correctly. I think we already talked to Thancred and Philia, who were very happy to see us. Especially after we just completed the, what was it, Dawn... Which one did we just finish? I don't know which one we finished. Don Mog, whatever one that one. Frog people tried to kill us by drowning us. Luckily, Sorbonne gave us our one blessing, and somehow it pertained to last this long. I don't know. It seems really weird that Alizé was suffering, even though you would figure the blessing still lasted with her. So in terms of trying to catch her breath, I mean, she would have been fine. Besides panicking. With our enemies fast approaching, time is of the essence. We must needs accomplish our mission with all possible haste. The two remaining bearers of the relics, the Numau, are the near. We shall seek them out next. Among the Fae folk, they bear the distinction of having been abided in these lands since before the flood. They are also the friendliest to men, and have served me faithfully whenever so I have called upon them. Indeed, they are the source of much of the knowledge I've acquired in my time here. The path lead us past my dwellings, let us away. Well, seeing as I'm lazy, I'm just gonna fly. Now we can finally see what the map looks like from high above. Again, as I think I made mention off screen when I played this, this is a beautiful map. Beautiful map. I wish, my only regret is that water texture. I wish the water texture was a little bit less hazy and it was a little bit more clear. That would make that really pop, just being able to see everything. 'Cause I don't know, I just like clear looking water. It's like when I played Fallout 4 and Skyrim, and I would add those mods to like make really fine, clear-looking water so you can see through it. It just pops more to me. Past yonder cliff lieth Plow Anai, home of the Numau. The others have gone ahead to scout the way. Come, let us follow. Okay. If anything I learned, it's Eorzeans knows what he's doing. Sometimes. He has his moments every now and again. It comes to dire situations, I trust him. It comes to the average thing, I would assume his very questionable ideas. Alright. I do wish Moon Burrito was still alive though, that'd have been really cool. I think her character would have had more fun. I get why they killed her off, though. It made sense, but I would love to see, like, what she would have been doing, like, if Eorzeans got, like, taken and stuff. That would have been a hilarious situation for him to wake up into. Alright, path striketh thee is precipitous. It was because it was once a mountain trail. For where the lake now lieth, there was a valley, in whose midst thrived the city of Obet. 'Twas only when the frost came in the wake of the flood that the settlement was drowned. We stand now upon its former outskirts, grazing lands where shepherds once tended their flocks. Though one cannot help but feel a pang of loss when faced with such a spectacle, one can scarcely blame the Fae folk for so altering the land. The blame for that lieth rightly with the light, a force terrible enough to bring an entire civilization to its knees, an entire world, that it should have been allowed to rise up unchecked is a greater regret. Yet in spite of all this tragedy which surroundeth me, full glad am I for the chance to be here. 'Twas with these hands which brought us together with the warriors of darkness and Menphilia, lest thou forget. Therefore, even where there were no Eighth Umbral Calamities for Saul, it seemeth only right that I strive to deliver the first from its doom. Only right I say those such words ill convey the strength of my resolve. In truth, I can no more ignore the plight of this world than I could choose to stop breathing. And thus do I labor, for those we have lost, for those we can yet save. Coming struggle will promise to test us to our limits, but so long as we stand together, I have no doubt that we shall prevail. Aha, mortals, just as we thought. Oh no. How's thou business with us? Business, ha, nothing so boring. We smelled you coming and thought we'd come to play. You don't appear to be the pixies of Hydaelyn. Oh god. Mine apologies, but we're in some haste. May happen another day. Oh, in some haste are you? Then allow me to hasten you on your way. Hehehe. Oh god, no. Teleportation magic. For mercy, we were not sent far from our course. Should the pixies find us again, however, they will most certainly repeat the trick. Not to time the waste, let us avail ourselves of an enchantment I have learned. Fey Cloak, tis called. Most genius magic, which rendereth one invisible to Fey folk. About briefly. How briefly? Cast a chant upon thee. Under its aegis thou ought to make thy way past the pixie and join our comrades. Matter that the enchantment suffice to veil thee and thee alone. Be not tempted to employ mount, as it will only serve to give thy presence away. See, Eorzeans says that, but at the same time I'm just like, I could just literally just sweep around this to the right. I'm assuming if you run into them, they'll find you. Then it's obvious, but I think if you just run by them, you're fine. What should we do when we find them? We send them flying. Hehe, oh god. Run away, run in fear. You little bastards. I don't get how anybody would ever have trouble with this. It's literally just run around them. Why do I have this inner feeling like somebody had trouble with this? There's always an idiot somewhere that has trouble with something. I just have a feeling. Like, it's not something like a simple game mechanic. Like, let's say you're playing against a boss and you don't know what mechanic does. You know, if you didn't know the mechanic, acceptable. But running around enemies that literally you're invincible to, I'm concerned. Well, outside of you, is everything alright? I assumed you were right behind us. What took you so long? A bunch of fairies bugged us. I see. Yes, I'd say that was a valid excuse for lateness. You are hereby forgiven. Other good news, the new Mao village lies just through here. We'll enter as soon as Eorzeans deigns to join us. That's why they just didn't join us when we were going. Mole people. What up? Models are here, lots of them. They do. You said the new Mao were men's best friends. Poor thing was beside itself with fear. It was beside itself, perhaps, but not with fear. It's unacceptable. Unacceptable, I tell you, to have so many mortals appear at once. More excitement than we can bear. Oh god. Greetings, Elder, Nick Tierney. It's been a while. Pray forgive my brevity, but time is against us. We are come to borrow the stone scepter of New Mao. Stone scepter? Then you mean lift seal over, like, Yaya? I'm probably butchering that. That's unacceptable. Unacceptable, I tell you. If the king is set free, none here will be safe. Unlike our Fey cousin, we New Mao have called this land our home since time immemorial. Leaving it is unthinkable. Lest it's full many of us lay down our lives to steal away our king when they were corrupted by light. If we do as you ask, our sacrifice would have been in vain. Don't worry, we'll defeat Titania. No one will come to harm. Just hand over the god's damn staff. Eh. But then you only become another light ward and it changes nothing. Nothing. Honored Ella, pray believe me when I say this woman is possessed not only of the strength required to vanquish the king, but of something still more valuable. It means to resist the resultant corruption. Indeed, she hath already laid low the light ward of Lakeland, all without succumbing to the influence of its light. She is yet stranger to this land, 'tis true, but she harboureth the self-same desire to see the sin eaters eliminated as we do. Wilt thou not lend us thy hand, that we might not see thy beloved home restored to its former glory? You've always done right by us, Oriange. You have placed your faith in this woman, and so shall we. I say we want nothing more to be rid of the sin eaters. Be that as it may, this is not a decision to be made lightly. We require time to deliberate a turn of the moon, perhaps. Not a turn of the moon, unless we want to debate this with the Omolian army. Elder, given all that's said, cannot well expect thee simply to roll over and acquiesce to our request. We now a powerful foe draws near, and I fear I must beseech thee to hasten the deliberations, that thou mightest fetch us the scepter while there is yet time to use it. Roller, fetch. Ah! You know full well that naught is given us greater pleasure than render aid to men. You know full well, yet you speak the words of power regardless. It's unfair. Unfair, I tell you. Wow, Orion is evil. Oh, and after times we would honor assist mortals in need and receive rewards befitting our deeds. Since the kingdom of Elbert fell, however, we've been starved of man's patronage. So many years of deprivation, it is difficult to ignore such an earnest entreaty. Very well, Oriange. I promise to give you as swift an answer as I may. Then I ask that you and yours remain here the while, bestow upon us your patronage. Is this arrangement agreeable? Yeah, sure. Yeah, today's Tuesday. Jesus. Oh, so maybe that update was out. Oh wait a minute, when's that update come out? What's today's date? The 9th. Maybe it comes out on the 10th. Where the next sniffs that you expect? Why the hell are you sniffing me? Creeped. I'm pretty sure I compare that to Joe. You'll offer patronage to our people too, yes. Let's see, perhaps you can begin with the Monos. Wait, what? I forget that. They are one of our foremost artisans, once held in the highest esteem by the Knights of Obert. Knights gone ever, Monos has no opportunity to put their seals to use. They will be overjoyed for your patronage. So New Mao are like that weird, they were subservient to Vobert, and they really like helping humans. Weird. Now, the New Mao may appear placid and amicable, will be fairly warned that they live up compromising codes. Codes such as that say that the payment must precisely fit the service, be it an item or a task. Have care that thou givest that neither more nor less than what is requested. Oh. Huh. You guys seem kind of cool. Oh, 1,182, 1,183, 1,184. Wait, did I already count that leaf? Hello. Ah, who, what, where, wait, you're immortal. Huzzah, huzzah. Well met. Yes, very well indeed. Have you old and tired arms and armor that are threatening to fall apart at critical junctures of battle? Fancied, yes, you've come to the right New Mao. I will restore your equipment to pristine condition for payment of a pair of moss fungus legs. Moss fungi roam just outside the cave. Please, please, please give me their legs and your patronage to me. Sounds quite weird. And look, I wonder what Midfilia is doing. Hi, Midfilia, you having fun over here? What do I need help with? Well, let's see, you're with Thancred, so probably, unless you need help more, he needs help with social skills. Bam, 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 dab, dab, dab. Oh, there's Deckard. I ran by him. Jesus Christ. Well, not to be served. The question is whether we can provide a fitting reward. Not to run off ahead and go do things. I'm not lying though. I cannot wait till Endwalker comes out. I'm intrigued. I do like Shadowbringers. I like Shadowbringers trailer a bit more. Endwalker wasn't bad though. I like it. I like the idea behind it. I want to see where this story goes. I know the one concern a lot of people were having is they're claiming it's the last DLC or like the last expansion. Some people were saying, but I guess the way that Square Enix is going to do it, it's the last expansion for this story. So the question is, what's the next story going to be? I'm quite curious on where this goes. Gotcha, ass, bitch. I'm not even lying. I cannot wait to start playing, man. Like, I've been looking forward to, like, playing the last well, actually, the last group of missions that got released, I haven't played them yet. I don't even have another character to play on, so, like, this is my only character, and she has to do everything for me. I kept thinking about making a new character, but then I'm just like, yeah, but what class would I be? Then when I look at that, I'm just like, yeah, that is a good point. What class would I be? Like, I had to be DPS. And then I just end up making another board. Because I don't think I could do the healer job. I don't think I have the patience for it. I'd probably get screamed at a lot. I don't really want to be the tank, because the tank sounds like if you ever like, done. I'm probably best at like a range, or I'm probably best at like a just melee or DPS person. I just don't know who I'd play. I mean, the one I would consider, it's a thing, would probably be the Thaumaturge or the Red Mage. It's the only two I would actually like consider on the side to do. That's just because it sounds like it could be fun. Ah, you are returned with the Monster guy, I hope. Ah, your tools of my trade, lest you wonder, use polished metal and leather alike to lustrous sheen. Now that I have work again, I must replenish my stores. How many fungus legs will you give? 2. They said they only wanted 2. I give them 2. 2 must fungus legs, as befits the work. I have neither more nor less expected of us than we can provide. There is no greater joy. You see, for there to be an honored task, we must receive precisely what is worth. Too little means you belittle our ability. Too much means you question our integrity. You've given me fitting payment, so my services are at your disposal. I shall begin by inspecting your equipment. What equipment? All I'm wearing is all I'm wearing is freaking suit, tie, pressed pants, and a nice pair of shoes. Oh, I wish I had a suit. Now I must ask for a small fee for the materials. I'm pleased to say that all your arms and armor may be restored. If you mean to change them in the near future, however, there's no need to hurry. First prayer is complimentary. Here's the coin which you pay me with when you desire to have work done. Many thanks for your patronage. That's actually a really good point. I wish I had like a nice suit to wear. Let me know if your patronage to another. May I suggest ye go off yonder? I don't know who that is. The different equipment displaying you're no stranger about. I believe guys go off will have something to offer you. It's the only bad thing. Every time I think of a suit and tie, I'm just like, what would I want to wear? And then in the back of my mind, my brain just goes immediately to Chris Tucker and Rush Hour, and it's like, nothing touches his body but pure silk. And then he walks in with Gator. Oh, that was great. To have so many men visit us at once. Oh god, that's a joyous day indeed. Please give me your patronage. As my patron, I ask that you remove the noxious mushrooms that grow in our cave. Flames worse, they're cold. We would tend to them with magics, except they leave behind a harmful ash. No choice but to pluck them one at a time. Now you give us curious as to what I have to offer? Purveyor of wares that will aid you in your travels. In exchange for your fitting payment, I will give you my choicest items. Okay. It's the only bad thing I've learned with this game. Like, I tried to figure out like a cheap way of making money, and I finally found a way, and it's not actually as good as it used to be. It took me from going from one market to the other, and I discovered that other markets are broken. It's just like, oh, this one offers 10 for gil, and then you go to another one, it's like 500. I literally like, oh, it was amazing that day. Actually, no, I can't say it was amazing that day. I happened to just go get another random retainer because I was like, oh, double money. And then whenever I did that, that was when the idea came. So I didn't know that was a thing. Also, I have no mind telling any of this because by the time people probably watch this, it'll probably be like long gone and nothing will have to matter anymore. I'm decent on money right now. At 170,000, like I don't really mind. I can pay a little bit to move from place to place. If I feel like there's something I want, I'm half tempted to go back and start getting more resources in the Ishgard. I'm actually probably going to do it. Remove the flame spores, how very quick you are. Oh, but did you perhaps search by the western entrance as well? I'm told that you have more cropped up in that area. Ooh. Yeah, I've been thinking about it. I'm like, I actually might want to get more money. Because I know in my mind, my brain's telling me is, there's going to be a new thing that comes out. You're really, really, really going to want it. And if you don't have the money for it, you're going to regret it later. So my brain's like, yeah, I might want to go do that. Actually, I might do that later, to be honest. I have plans to do maybe, depending on how long it takes, 6 episodes today. Well, actually, no, we did 1. I'm hoping to do another 6, but, you know, see where that gets us. Gasp. Since spying on you, I think I just finished my task, and I should go back and report back. Really doubt Midfilia was, like, spying on us, but... You know, she's a weird one, that one is. Quite weird, quite. Alright, well, there's our boy. Talk to him again. Ah, you returned! Have you dealt with the flame spores by the western entrance as well? Yes. Excellent. No more poison spores irritating our noses for a little while at the least. Oh dear, I believe I'm getting sentimental. Having a patron again. Reminds me of the old days. Fair every day. I would carry my wares to the castle to offer in exchange for men's patronage. Back then, the castle was called, like... Yeah? Kia? I don't remember how it says. The Vertes built it, and they named it, Grunez Licht. It was their last bastion struggle against Sin Eaters, and now they're gone, all of them. Nobles and knights and common folk alike. But enough reminiscing, I must give you what you've earned. And if you desire anything else I possess, I'll be glad to offer them to you, for a fitting price, of course. It's pretty sad when you think about that. I mean, they're not completely wrong. Now we'd be offering your patronage to anyone else, so would you consider, Widlid? They've been under the weather of late, and the chance to perform an honorable task would cheer them up. But, they bring up a good point when they, actually, wait a minute, can I get... It's all the different stuff you got. Jesus. What's this look like? Not bad. Well, I'm still for the suit and tie. Suit and tie looks amazing. Look at this suit and tie. I'm like Jesus. High profile individual. What? You would be my patron? I can't do anything for you. The lost one took my invisible ink, and without it I can't make my arcane wares. Who are the lawless ones? They are a new man like us. They've turned their backs on our values. Curs without honor they are. They refuse to work, instead spending all their time cavorting and making a nuisance of themselves. It was when I was outside for a walk when they set upon me and robbed me of my possessions, the ink concluded. I was too weak to resist them, but you, mortal, you look quite strong. I think you'd take my ink back from those villains. If you do this, I'll consider it your patronage, and by the way of service, I will make you something very special. Excuse me, Hydaelyn, but I couldn't help overhearing. If you mean to undertake this task, will you let me accompany you? I would learn from you and help in what little way I can. Just don't get in the way. You're welcome to join. I mean, I don't want you either. You have to be the friendly one. We're the friendly Thancred. Thank you so much. The lawless one makes a lair to the south inside a cave called Father Collard's Chambers. What the hell was that name? They took many vials of ink, and I would be grateful if you could bring as many back as possible. That's the question, that damn name, man. That's a weird ass name. Alrighty, in this, I'm actually just gonna summon my birdie. It'll fly. So I've never actually figured this out. I know some people have like all these different kinds of mounts. I think everybody like goes and buys them or something, goes and unlocks them. I haven't had any really need to. It's just like most of these things are about the same as you would expect. No, we're not going over there, everybody. No, no, no. That place comes next. We don't want to go there yet. It's bad for business. We just want to go the same way that we always go, which is right up here to the mighty crack in the wall. I don't know why. Every time I fly over here, I feel like I'm playing, what do you call it, New Vegas. I just expect to see a C-47 crashed into the side of a mountain. That was funny. I remember playing Honest Hearts, and that was the first time I saw that. I went, Jesus Christ. Father College Chambers is through here. I appeared inside, and sure enough, it was Millie with New Mao. They looked none too friendly. Thank you, Ray. Tell me to go about it quietly and quickly. Let us split up. Now find all the ink I can and then come back outside. Jeez, see you shortly, Hydaelyn. You can definitely tell she's taken after Thancred. I'm gonna fly above this and hope for the best. Just fly around these enemies, cough cough, wheeze wheeze. Get the hell out of here. I'm in the clear, bitch. Oh my god, this is so convenient. Alrighty, we're good on that. Trade up this bitch. I think I can get around the rest of them without alerting them. It's not that hard. I did this originally and I just ran by everything. Nothing really attacks you. You just gotta be careful with spacing and everything. Make sure the AIs can't just jump on you. Run back this way. Climb up that bitch. Jump over, jump over, jump over. In and out before you know it. Yeah. Alrighty, I think that's all of it. Means we can get the hell out of here. I think I'll just run out this time. I don't really feel like, yeah, I'm just gonna run right out. Hey, look, it's New Malporta. What if he has a lightning rod on his head? Huh. Okay, it's quite weird they haven't tried to kill me yet. I don't know if I'm more concerned with the fact they didn't try or the fact that they should try. Oh, right, we didn't clear. Alright, we're gonna fill you out. She is down this way. Let's go see her. So, in terms of camera, it's fine. I feel like I'm too close and I don't feel like I'm close enough. That's an enemy. I recognize that enemy. That's an easy to recognize. Not gonna play games with that bitch. I'm in Velia.
Oh, thank goodness. There you are. Those Numo were rather frightening. I'm glad you're safe.
No need to worry about me. I see you use daggers. I'm glad you're safe too. Yeah, we'll say we're just glad you're safe.
I haven't seen much actual combat, so I was a little nervous, but I'm happy I could help. The Minfilius before me battled Sin Eaters as part of the Yulmoran army. But that had all changed by the time I was found. They held me captive so that I wouldn't follow in the others' footsteps. I'd still be in my cell now had Thancred not spirited me away. When he found me, I knew nothing of the world. I didn't know how to live, let alone fight. Thancred once told me that if the efforts to summon you failed, it would fall to me to face the Light Wardens. I realized then that it was the only reason he kept me close. As a contingency. The truth is, he can't stand to be around me. Because I'm not her. I'm not his Minfilia.
Never.
Once, we journeyed to Nabatha together. To the place where the Oracle appeared and stayed the flood. As we drew near, I felt as though I was fading away. I shut my eyes and covered my ears, and then... I'm not sure what happened after that. I have a vague feeling that I said something to him. Only it wasn't me at all. It was her. Afterwards, Thancred didn't say a word. Only kept to himself and brooded. There's nothing I can do for him. Nothing I can offer but my presence. Though it only reminds him of his loss. She should be the one to live on. That's why I tried to find you. Because I knew that was what she wanted. But now that you're here, I'm not entirely sure what it was she intended me to do. Was I meant to tell you something or bring you to someone or somewhere? I can feel the answer at the edge of my mind, just out of reach.
Oh no. Screechy bitch.
What is that?
Nuke the castle. You're the creepy serial killer.
Why? Why did you imprison us?
'Cause you're weird.
Such boredom, such tedium have we suffered. It is unfair. Unfair. Come and play with us.
Nah.
It came from the castle.
Nuke the castle. One good Moab.
This is everything I have. Please see it delivered to the Numo.
Oh, it's a new Mao.
I will bear
like
word to
Numao.
Thancred and the others.
It's a new Mo. I like new Mao. I love Mao. I love Mao. Mao fun. Mao number one. Alrighty. The question of the day, though, do we continue on or do I end the episode? Ooh. End the episode. End the episode. Good. We're all in agreement. End the episode. I like that idea. Thank you, everybody. I like the discussions here. End episode now. Continue on later. No episode. Have more fun. Deliver thingies. Go to see the other things. And then go to that and everything else. Yes. Fun. Alrighty, everybody. So with that, please like, subscribe, leave a comment down below. We come back, ladies and gents. More Final Fantasy XIV. And we'll deliver our... I guess the Invisible Ink files over to our one boy in the new mode. So... Sure to see you guys next time. Thanks.